Yay!
Watched the Game of Thrones. I'm so happy. In her wizard robes.
Yes, I did get to do much wizarding.
Are we starting this thing?
Yeah, so we started.
You didn't introduce
Welcome to Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 5, 6?
Season 8, Episode 5. We struggle with this part every time.
Season 9, Episode 11.
And the name of the show is...
Game of Thrones.
No, our show.
Oh, WTFlix.
Okay.
This is going very well so far.
You didn't catch my joke. Alright. So
I did not.
Okay.
I don't think I heard it.
Season 9, Episode 11. Is that what this was?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what happened. Alright.
Well, all my favorites are gone.
Yay!
What? Tyrion's still alive?
Tyrion's awesome.
Yeah, Dany turned heel. She flipped the switch.
So crazy.
What really did it? Like, the bells, made her flip her shit.
Because it was Tyrion doing it. It was that, basically.
Remember they said early on in the show that the Mad King would see spies and shadows around every corner. So it's obvious that as she gets to this new land and her obvious fear for herself.
Okay.
What was she saying? No one loves me over here?
Yeah.
Basically, I really think the fear kick-started the other side of the coin, as they were saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that look in her eyes as she was sitting up on top of the wall, that wasn't okay.
Yeah, she kind of got rolling with cooking berries. That was the first barbecue.
The first barbecue of the episode?
That's right. It was. It was one of many that we didn't know, actually, really.
Yeah, that was a hell of a send-off for Varys.
Yep, that was one way to go. And yet again, he ends the way I expected him to. That was very true to the character. I love it. No, what he finished with, that he hoped he was wrong.
That's fair.
Yes.
No, I loved the Varys character. I'm going to miss him for the one episode left.
The yin and yang of him and Littlefinger, how he went out well and Littlefinger did not.
Yep.
But they both still ultimately got caught up in their own plots.
Yep.
It's fair. It's fair.
Good.
Oh, that's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fitting end. And then my other tertiary character, my boy, we'll miss you, Qyburn.
What a swift exit.
Oh, that was... I was wondering because you got to give some people just a quick deaths like that.
Yeah.
And I legitimately had assumed Qyburn was going to be one of them, like something very unique, but yep.
Punched so hard your brain fell out.
Oh, he choke slammed him.
Well,
just like
yeah.
the fucking wrestler with the red beard. So,
Qyburn.
And then a brain fell out.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing.
So that does take care of my hands-down craziest theory, which was Qyburn kickstarts the White Walkers again.
Right?
That was
on board with it.
Yeah, it was definitely one of my,
These would have been the green, icky, Walking Dead style. Those White Walkers were fast and fierce.
So, okay, I don't know how many times I talked about Dany just killing everyone.
You did, a lot.
Okay, I'm so happy.
Multiple times.
Okay, I have to go back and find them all now.
Yeah.
Because, I don't remember. Okay, so...
I was so hoping it didn't happen.
Oh, man.
Really.
Oh, man, the space madness. Space madness.
Well, alright.
Space madness.
Instead of having it on what just happened, what happens to her next?
I think you're right.
Does Arya...
Okay, so the show gave us the big twist already. Dany burned them all. It could legitimately at this point be Arya, but I just don't see Game of Thrones giving us it that easy.
Yeah. You don't?
I do.
I do.
Arya, the whole thing. Because if you're following the whole, actions can have great consequences.
Right.
Ned beheads a dude that he claimed was lying, but wasn't in fact lying. He did see the White Walker. Ned loses his head. Arya becomes killing death machine.
So you're doing a big leap in there.
Arya's service to the world was essentially the death of Arya and becoming just the agent of death.
Which explains the final scene, which I agree with you with. I thought that's where they were going with it. That she's just basically the specter of death now. The white horse through the ash.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that was very one horseman of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting from that. But for a moment, I thought the show was fucking with us, and that was the horse that she was supposed to ride into the afterlife. Because for the briefest of moments, I'm like, did Game of Thrones just tell us which religion was the right one? Just for funsies? I thought that's what I did. Like, no, horse guys had it. Circle takes the square.
Who knew? Oh, this whole time. Horse religion.
Xander,
What?
how satisfied were you with Jaime and Cersei's exit?
Oh.
I don't know. I guess it was fine. How are you? You think I should have been?
Wait, what?
You think I should have been?
No, I'm just wondering. It happened. It's done.
Yeah, everyone wanted Tyrion to do it, but obviously that wasn't going to happen when Nuke Apocalypse started happening.
I like that basically in her last moments it was just like Joffrey pleading for her life and then she dies.
Yeah.
No, I thought...
Like she desperately wanted something and no. How many times has she denied that in the most cruel of way to everyone around her?
And they said, oh, we don't care about the baby, we care about you and me. Let's die together.
That does fulfill Jaime's... at his core, he's like, doesn't matter how much good I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I absolutely loved the cachets of fire fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Middle of the episode, the random
The green.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the little details about all that. That was very fun.
Man, boy, it's funny. One of those dragons gets taken out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, maybe the dragons aren't so great. And then they just start going, like, oh.
No, there's this thing called tactics that heretofore have not been used.
Yeah.
As far as dragon is concerned. Not good at micromanaging. Can only have one dragon to be super effective.
Only one.
Weaker with 3.
Way weaker. One guy took out the first dragon. Technology took out the second. It took mental disability to take out the third right now.
So now what? Jon Snow is going to kill a dragon or some shit?
No, the dragon's gonna just fuck off and go be a dragon. And democracy, I still stand by.
Really? Danny Democracy?
Not Danny Democracy.
Oh,
Jon Snow going, well, she's dead, but I still don't want the throne. Look at it, it's smelted.
Uh-huh. Oh, after Arya kills her. What you're saying?
Yes.
This last episode's going to be a doozy. I don't know.
It's democracy. Tell me I'm wrong.
You think it's going democracy?
They have been laying the groundwork. Even way back in season 4 or 5, Tyrion tried to bring up the notion of succession plan because Daenerys can't have regular children. So the normal laws at play. So Tyrion starts building like, so
Okay.
here's how we do criteria and things.
Is the slaughter of King's Landing the slaughter of the American Indians we just try not to think about? Is that kind of what's going on here?
You know what? I dubbed this episode Thanos the Hard Way.
There you go. You know.
That was definitely some crazy shit.
Yeah.
It was very, very well done.
It was incredibly well done. And once again, somebody at work said it perfectly. It was, so far, these battles this season, and this one included, have not felt like giant fantasy battles. The dragon is just the first time you saw a fucking Black Hawk helicopter. Like, it's just a new piece of... And they're right. Like, I legitimately felt that this... I lost track of it being a fantasy for a little while.
Yeah.
But then Frankenstein showed up.
Oh, yeah, Frankenstein.
Oh.
Yeah, we got...
And
we almost
Cersei
did a special move. And you get it. It was wrestling. Because he knew he was like, oh, shit, he's going to rip his head apart. Oh, no, stab him in the face.
Yep. And then he still kept moving a bit.
Yeah, it's like, got a spear through the wall.
It's like the last scene in The Wrestler. Freeze frame. 80s music.
He tumbled off into oblivion.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should get that scene and, like, right before they hit the ground, cut to black and do Journey. Don't Stop Believing.
All right, Xander.
Can we do Don't Stop Believing for every character death of this episode?
No!
Hold on. Character or like everyone? Because that would be a very long loop of Don't Stop Believing.
Can we please get through more than one verse?
Oh my
Xander,
God, what?
how does the next episode go?
Alright, so...
What's the storyboard for us?
Tyrion walks through the cities. He's like, holy shit. Well, I didn't do my job. And then he gets fucked off somewhere. I don't know, where does
Tyrion just... What if Tyrion gets the kill?
Oh, he's gonna talk to Daenerys, like, you defy me? Oh, Tyrion barbecue.
Yeah, oh man, we might, but we...
That could really
that could really happen.
That could let the audience know that Dany's really shitty, even though she just killed millions, like...
Dude, we don't need more. We already, like, that's the turn. They better think the audience is smarter than that.
Tyrion could get the kill.
He's not gonna get the kill.
Tyrion could get the kill.
Ooh.
There's a little chance. I believe
have traditionally been good at killing the rulers.
That's true. He could be Kingslayer.
You had to say a little chance.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not. Alright.
Alright, so you got...
I want Tyrion to live, but I just don't see it.
Of course I want Tyrion to live, but... Oh, man.
Ooh.
I want the last scene of the show to be, like, Tyrion shitting in the master chamber pot of Casterly Rock and saying some pun or something about Dad and Lannister.
It's good to own land. And then...
Oh, my God. So you think Jon Snow's gonna end up with it?
They're gonna try, and he's going to decline.
Gonna be democracy.
He's going to decline.
Oh.
They are not going to go back to the status quo.
Snowmocracy.
Snowmocracy. Snowmocracy.
The bastard. He said to, like, go love yourself. And also, open borders or something. We'll figure it out. Don't be slaves.
You have Sansa immediately already being like, we already swore we're not going to another king.
He runs under universal basic income. Everyone gets a duck.
There you go.
Once a week. Duck.
Oh, the duck service is here.
Ah, good. Ducks are us.
Oh shit, it's on a dragon. We're fucked.
And then some shitty druid's gonna awaken, like, just enough ducks where that's, like, the next civil war.
Oh.
What are they gonna do with the dragon, though? That is like an A-bomb just sitting out there.
It's just gonna go be a thing.
Yeah? Really?
It's gonna just go dragon, you think?
No, but when she dies, what the fuck?
Maybe this is the even bigger prequel to How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of dragon incest leading up to it.
Right,
this dragon turns out to be girl and lay clutch of eggs, and then they all gotta mix and match fuck.
Oh, so that's your bet that this dragon is going to be like, oh, by the way, closing credits, eggs to be continued, question mark? That's what you think it's going to end with?
Every character with plot armor gets a dragon egg.
Oh, Jesus
my
Christ.
God. It's not Oprah. Jesus Christ.
Now I'm imagining the end of it being just like Game of Thrones saying, alright, fuck off all y'all. Our last episode is just going to be a fucking fanfic. And Arya goes in there, kills Daenerys, takes the dragon, and just flies off. And as she flies, she travels through time, catches Clegane, saving him. This is ridiculous. Your theories are weird.
And by the way, yeah. It was the fucking Iron Throne with ashes. It was ashes, not snow.
Yup.
Ashes, not snow.
Yup.
She did all of that.
Targaryens like their fire.
They sure do.
So,
Crispy. Alright.
as always, I give it 10 out of 10.
Of course you do. Jeez. How about you, Dragger?
I couldn't rate it that high.
I can't even rate it anymore.
There is no rating. There's none. It means nothing at this point. Is it as good as 3? Hell no. Nothing probably for me will be.
Nothing will ever be as good as
episode 3 of this season.
That was
the long night.
There was tension. That was everything I've ever wanted. It was some of the most beautiful cinema. There's only one episode of anything that compares, and I got to see that 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Fucking Mr. Robot. Watch Mr. Robot.
Yes.
Long night, good. This, like, visually it was stunning, but I'm
Unreal.
ultimately very disappointed that they're like, no, really, look at the villain. No, why couldn't you have more ambiguous? Why couldn't you have her storm, take out the fucking castle, perch atop and go, warnings are done. All the people outside there, they live, minimal casualties, but I'm done listening to you people my way. Be an effective, decisive ruler with shitty consequences. That's what I wanted. And now she's probably going to die.
No, she has to die now. Which means there is always the final outcome. She wins.
So
and that's the circle.
We talked about that, didn't we? One shitty ruler after another.
Yep.
I always thought it was there, though. I really did. I always thought the hints were there for her to be kind of shitty. Well, anyway. We'll see you next time, and we end this thing.
Yeah, one more to go.
Any more predictions? Anything you want to lay your head on?
They're going to somehow I'm going with centripetal. I'm going with we are going to end this thing somehow where we began. One last time with White Walkers. I'm taking the long shot that something spins back around to all this nonsense. By the way, this is wrong. It's a long shot. I kind of just want to see them be like, and fuck you, here's White Walkers.
Does Arya survive?
That's tough.
Yeah, I think so. I think she survives and the last of Arya's done and she fully rejoins the many-faced god.
You are right because of the wolf. Arya's going to leave and she's going to be the one to fuck off. All the wolves represent their...
I love that that's the ultimate goal is to fuck off.
Yeah, it just fucks off.
Gert Martin always said he was a fan of Lord of the Rings, and what do they do at the end of that? They all eventually fuck off.
They just fuck off.
Right.
Some fuck off sooner than others.
We all
Some raise families and then fuck off.
If we slow down the Clegane fight as he goes like, I'm fucking off, and then he just...
No, that's what he says right there. Like when it was last, fuck off.
I'm fucking off.
Do you think he could have tumbled and just hit a huge pile of Serta mattresses? And just like, who knows, tumble to safety? I believe. We didn't see him die.
So... that's what he's going to tell people happened? You know it was charred bodies. How weird would that be? You fall out of a tower. What breaks your fall? Piles of charred bodies. Oh no. This I need. And that's how a psychiatrist was made. Because you wouldn't need it.
The Winterfell people are like, again, we just saw this 2 days ago.
Holy shit.
I mean, that was like active things trying to kill you raining from the sky. They're probably like, grow up. They're not moving once they're dead.
Have you guys ever seen this one? This is scary shit. This is scary. Don't do it. Don't do that shit.
And good old Jon Snow. He's like, stop with the raping already. It's like,
As if they need to remind you that if we're going to make him a king, he's a good one.
Yes, they had to let you know.
He better not be. I'm going to be so upset if he is.
If he becomes king?
Yes.
Well, if
he
that
might
happens,
fuck off into the woods again.
Yeah, he might fuck off.
That's the ultimate goal.
Oh no, he sent his wolf up north. That means he has to go north. He will rule from the north.
Fuck off to the woods up north. The king of the north. That's what, right?
Yeah. King of the North.
King of the north.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah,
all right, are we done?
We're done. Sorry, guys.
I'm Dragor.
I'm Xander.
That's Alkali.
This has been WTFlix, Game of Thrones edition.
Good night.
We'll see you next week. Yay. Oh my god.
There. Done.
That was fun.